Meet my newest friend, Kalvin. Kalvin, can you just tell some of our friends a little bit about you?
Yeah, personal trainer from California, just moved out to Colorado and was introduced to the Answer. I haven't used it or anything yet, but we figured today we would do an introductory video, check it out, get a feel for it, and see what it's all about.
Perfect. So one of the things that I really like to do is capture authenticity and transparency, because I think the world is ready for a lot of that.
Agreed.
And I think that the more authentic and the more transparent I can be and others can be, the more freedom that we have mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally to express ourselves.
Well put.
And so what I'm doing is capturing videos. You're the first personal trainer that I've captured a video with utilizing the Answer,
all right,
who's never used it before.
All right.
And so I'm pumped up about this because you have so much experience. Can you tell my friends a little bit about your experience?
Yeah, so I've been working out since I was 11 years old. Both of my parents were amateur bodybuilders. Excuse me. Got into martial arts when I was like 4 and was competitive in that all the way up until I started wrestling and weightlifting at 11. And then once I became a professional, fitness advocate, I worked at Google. I worked at the new Apple campus in California. A bunch of fun places, and just had the opportunity to work with a lot of different people in a lot of different, spaces, whether it be powerlifting, martial arts, and now my journey has led me to Colorado.
Perfect. I'm just going to give you guys a little plug for my man Kalvin. If you're looking for personal training, come on in. He's just starting here at Just Results. We want to build his business, and we want him to be able to share the wealth of health with you, your friends, your family. So without further ado, let's just get into the workout. And have you ever done one Answer?
I have not.
So I'll just explain it to you real quick. It is the sit-up or the squat, knees over our ankles. Get the full sit-up, and then when we come forward, drive through the heels, engaging the quads and glutes on the way up. Inhaling down, exhaling up. And we're gonna start out with 10 of those.
Okay.
And then I just also want to say I did my first training session with Kalvin yesterday. It was awesome. Super articulate, super knowledgeable, super kind, friendly, and encouraging. And so right here, right now, we're just gonna get started. So inhale down, straight down, and then get that sit-up in, and then exhale, stand up for greatness. Drive through the heels. Good. We're just going to do 9 more of those. Inhale. just put your different hats on. Let's start out with your first hat. You're a personal trainer.
Yeah.
What do you think about the product, using it with your clients?
Well, it's so good that I'm in danger of putting me out of a job because it's amazing. The thing about it is that you can see how out of breath I am. My muscles are also very sore, but we accomplish all of that with proper form. So a lot of the exercise programs you see, certain blank fit programs.
Yeah.
They encourage group exercises where people get competitive, they're working hard, they're working fast, but they're injuring themselves. This is a built-in way to not injure yourself. It pretty much forces you to use proper form, which is amazing. I honestly don't see a way it can be beat for the footprint it has. It takes up, 4 square feet, 3 square feet?
Yeah, for you 6'3", your wingspan and your height for the donkey kicks.
Yeah, so it's really incredible that something that small, that light, has that much advantageous uses in your home or in your gym or in your sports program at a school or something. If I were to coach like a wrestling team or something, I would definitely want one of these. Martial arts studios could really use it because a lot of them are implementing strength training. It's not just the elevation that has me so out of breath right now. That's a really good workout. So I'm blown away.
Awesome. All right, now let's put your athlete hat on. You're martial arts and you're wrestling.
Yeah, so as a former martial artist, former wrestler, and a current competitive bodybuilder, it fills the blank space in wrestling and martial arts, in that you need something that you can incorporate into a mat scenario, a scenario where you have, you can't bring a bunch of weights. If you have a team working out together, everybody knows that if you have more than 3 people in a weight room working on the same program, you're gonna be sitting around on your phone waiting for the guy to finish with the set. If you have a couple of these, that takes that whole thing out of the equation. You have more high intensity, there's no waiting for the machine to open up, boom, 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 you put them away, you go on with your day. As a powerlifter and a bodybuilder, this brings in a lot of the cardio. Most bodybuilders don't wanna go for a jog. We don't wanna, stand on a treadmill for endless hours. You wanna feel like you're doing something to get some hypertrophy, some blood flow, and some active recovery to the muscles, even when you're doing cardio. And I think this is an amazing way to do that. I'm certainly, the cardio is the most gnarly aspect for me just now. And so I think as an athlete, it fills that void of, okay, I have a recovery day, so I'm not gonna be deadlifting 600 or whatever that, you might be deadlifting. But you don't wanna sit around and you don't wanna walk on a treadmill. Get an answer, do the movements. Dr. Steffi Cohen is really someone that I have been noticing does a lot of active recovery, where she will use movements similar to this. She'll get sweating, and she's the biggest name in powerlifting right now. Not saying she uses this, but a lot of the movements and stuff that she does on her recovery days are something that I can see myself doing on a recovery day. So it's really great.
That's awesome. All right, now put your business hat on. You've worked with Apple, Google, Facebook, and you've been in all kinds of gyms. What do you think about?
Okay, so you're working at any company, Cisco, Google, Apple, you name the company. Nobody wants to work out in the weight room with their coworkers because, let's be honest, half of the movements you've seen people do, but you don't really know if you're doing it properly, and thus you want to get a personal trainer, but you might be nervous to do that. You might not have the time. One of the best things about the answer that I've noticed is that it forces you to hit stuff with the correct form. There's no guessing. There's no, nerves saying, okay, am I looking stupid? Am I doing this silly? It takes all the guesswork out, because with your squats, your sit-ups, a lot of your core work, a lot of your lower body work, it's helping you hit everything perfectly. So either you can get it at home, or you can have it at your gym, whether it be at Google, Apple, Cisco, whatever, and you can use it without fear of looking silly. Because even though nobody's probably looking at us in the gym judging us, we all feel like someone is, and this helps us to kind of have that confidence that we're doing it properly.
Right on, man. I'm so grateful for your time. Time is your most valuable asset, and the fact that you just shared an hour with me is huge flattery, and I'm grateful for it. Do you have anything else you'd like to share with our friends?
Yeah, guys, if you want to get good cardio and move to Colorado.
Yeah, right on. So if you want to come in and you live here locally, come check my man Kalvin out, get a complimentary session, and work out with him, and he can pour his knowledge and love and wisdom into you the way he has it to me. And one of the things that I really like to do with all my videos is end them. in a certain way.
Okay.
So if I say pink panda bear,
Uh-huh.
what kind of animal are you thinking about?
Pink panda bear.
All right, perfect. So if I say I love you,
Uh-huh.
love yourself,
Yeah.
love each other,
Yes.
love everyone.
Love everyone.
Ah!